Let's now look at a pairing configuration for owners of the Garmin Zumo XT series. There are two possible configurations. One is to pair the devices separately to our BTR1 or BTR1 Advanced X. The other mode, instead, is to pair the devices in a daisy chain. By devices, I mean the phone and the GPS. Those who always use the Garmin Zumo and want to manage the phone directly from the Garmin screen, then they might prefer the daisy chain configuration. Those who instead use the Garmin Zumo, sometimes yes, sometimes no, and want to have a direct connection between phone and intercom. To more easily use the voice call command, they might prefer pairing in a separate configuration. Let's now see the configuration with separate pairings, so with phone and Garmin Zumo paired, both directly to the intercom. Let's first pair the two intercoms with each other, which can be a rider and a passenger or two motorcycles. With the two intercoms on, I hold down one of the three large buttons and enter intercom pairing mode with both. I'll wait a few seconds until the two intercoms emit a steady blue light. There, the intercom pairing has been completed. Now, I'm going to pair the phone directly to the intercom using the primary phone pairing, so the volume plus button. I hold down the volume plus button while it's on and wait for the primary phone pairing. I enter the search field with the phone. BTR1 Advanced X. I accept and finish the pairing. Okay, double pairing request, the phone is also paired. Now all that's left is to pair the GPS, these two directly to the intercom. And to pair it, I will use the second device pairing by pressing the volume minus button. So I hold down the volume minus button, I enter second device pairing. Now I go into the Bluetooth settings of the Garmin XT, just to make sure everything is set up correctly. I search for my headset. Found it. And the intercom is also paired to the GPS. So now I find myself in this situation. The phone communicates directly with the intercom for music or phone calls. The GPS communicates directly with the intercom for road directions. In this configuration, I make sure that I have activated low quality audio. This way, I can have the navigator's voice in the background during my intercom. Note that in this setup, with the phone paired on plus and GPS on minus, the phone and GPS should not be paired with each other. The only connection you can establish between the phone and GPS is just the connection to the Garmin app for traffic data. So for example, when making a connection by opening up the Garmin and then going from the Garmin to pair a phone, I can easily configure both the phone and the GPS together. This way, everything is set up to work smoothly and in sync. But I will have to be very careful, not to also activate Bluetooth audio between them, but as said before, only the application. Once the pairing between the phone and Garmin is done, next I carefully check on the Garmin, specifically in the phone connection settings, to ensure that I have fully deactivated both phone calls and audio support. I make sure that neither phone calls nor audio support are enabled. You can then see that the only icon remaining blue is the one for the application and not the one for audio, because my phone will send its audio directly to the intercom, as will the GPS. As an advantage, this configuration will allow me to control my phone directly from the intercom. For example, with a click on the center button, I can give the pause command. I can go forward and backward with songs. Or when I'm not listening to music, a click on the up button activates the voice call application on the phone. It also allows me not to depend on the GPS for the phone connection, meaning when I turn on my intercom, it will independently search for the phone and the GPS. If it finds both, it reconnects both. If by chance it doesn't find the GPS because I'm not using it that day, my intercom will connect directly with the phone, with which I will have full functions. The disadvantage, however, is that, for example, when receiving a call, I won't have the information displayed on the GPS, but only on the phone. Now let's see the daisy chain pairing variant instead. So, the two intercoms have already been paired with each other on the center button. In this case, I'll use the volume plus button to pair it directly with the GPS. So from the Garmin Zumo XT, I'm going to pair my headset. Let's try to find Midland BTR1 Advance. There it is. And now we've paired the GPS with the intercom. Now let's move on to pairing the phone and the GPS. From the GPS, I'll enter phone pairing. I'm gonna search for on the phone, and right there on the phone, I'll go ahead and start the search looking for the Zumo XT2. Once it appears, I'm going to confirm the pairing on both devices, on the phone and on the Zumo XT2, making sure that the connection is properly established. So we've also activated the phone and GPS with each other. In this case, we can also configure the Garmin app. And now the application is already connected. Good. Note that in the daisy chain pairing, to have the GPS audio in the background of your intercom communication, you must instead ensure you've set the audio to high quality. The advantage of this setup is being able to manage and view the phone directly on the Zumo screen. For example, when receiving a call, I can both see the caller and answer directly from my Garmin. This configuration, as I said, is recommended for those who always use the Garmin. In fact, the intercom must be connected directly and only to the Garmin and not also to the phone for the whole system to work correctly. So for example, if one day you don't bring your GPS with you, know that the phone and intercom will need to be paired together.